Hello, trading has closed on May the 12th, 2016. We're going to change our order around a little bit today and look at the MEJT calls from today first, and then we'll review yesterday's calls and make a prediction. Early on, we gapped up as we were dropping down into the pits. MEJT said the drop was not for keeps and gave us an optional target right up here at this yellow line, which printed. In the afternoon, it said ultimately higher prices would print, that this drop was false. That happened. It now says the rally is false and gives us a target of 2059.64, most likely to print by tomorrow, and that's my call for tomorrow. Now, how about yesterday's predictions? We had a few. We said it would not surprise us to see a gap up. We said look for resistance around the MEJT target price. We said we didn't think the gap up would last very long. We said at the end of the first hour of trading we'd like to see us undercut this low, and that if we hit lower lows in the middle of the day, it was hard to see anything which could stop a drop into the close. Well, everything went pretty well until the last part of the prediction, because this isn't a drop into the close. However, tomorrow's open is often a surrogate for today's close, and if we were to gap down under this low, and ideally hitting 2050.19, I would consider that close enough to satisfy the prediction. Were that to happen, I would expect some support in this area and a rally. The rally, if it could just piddle around, but could conceivably trade up to the 2059.64 area. If that does not happen, I still think 2059.64 is a target. Two things I want to point out. One, if you're plummeting like this, there's a natural tendency to just pile on. Even if you never take a trade, when MEJT says there's a higher target, it argues against piling on, or at least putting a stop if you do. That's why I've said even if you never take a trade from the system, you can avoid losers. The other thing is the rally didn't really accomplish as much as we'd like it to. It didn't really recover yesterday's low, which we had viewed as a critical level, and it didn't recover any of these highs. And in fact, the area we marked as resistance was hit and retested. So it really would be nice if we could gap down under this low and hit 2059 tomorrow. Even though it would be nice, I can't claim it's forced, and the only call I have is 2059.64. If we gap up instead, a strong gap in the undesired direction kills the call before the open, and I'm going to have to reassess the whole situation, because if I've analyzed it right, that would be a very unlikely occurrence. And that's today's call.